This game is called Project Electric Sheep. It's in demo. Apparently, you type in something. I don't know if it has voice commands. We'll find out. Apparently, you type in what you want to dream about, and it creates a world that you typed, including characters that you can interact with. And I'm like, tell me no more. We may need to tweak things. It does look a little, I mean, it is alpha. I mean, it's a little, I see the jumpiness, like it's jumpy, but the game looks like that to me. Like, I think it's just, it's optimized. It's very, you know, like this is how it looks right now. Right click to focus. Oh, ooh, left click to interact.
What do you wish to dream about?
Voice. What are we dreaming about, guys? Stuck in an apartment with my girlfriend. This might take a while. There's content warnings. Don't ban me, game. I don't want to get banned from Twitch because there's something offensive here. Establishing lore. Click to enter dream. Are you guys ready? Life is a stuck in an apartment with my girlfriend. Can I like go in these tents? It's not about the size of the room. It's about the size of your heart. We can make this work. Find a way out. There's this dude here. Who's this person?
I wish I had a job that involved a little bit of travel.
Why don't you become a YouTuber?
That's a great idea.
Insightful. These guys' faces are horrible. They're scary. What's this guy doing? Don't do it! Yo, do you have knee pads? Why are you staring at a tree? This dude's got something to say.
So, I was thinking about moving in with you.
How long have you known me?
We've been friends for a few years now, so I think it's time to take the plunge and move in together.
I don't want to move in with you. Man, can I buy credits? I'm gonna run out of credits. Wonder what happens then. Thank you, Stuck. Oh my god! I altered gravity. What is that? Space mid-air to, oh god, what the? Shift on a surface to shift gravity. Oh. Oh my. Can I fall to the sky? Oh, I've made a huge mistake. Shift. Ah! Stuck in an apartment with my girlfriend. Try our new service. Hey, there's a person up here. Oh no, it's not gonna work, right? I don't know, because I'm out of credits.
I love my girlfriend, but we've been together for 3 years and I still can't get her to stop watching TV. Every night she wants to watch the same show, so I bought her a season pass, but then she started watching Sports Center before bed. And now she's always asking me to change the channel. What should I do?
I wonder if there's anything like out there, just like in the yonder. This is such a bizarre experience. I love it. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. If I find someone standing out here, it's gonna be genuinely creepy. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, there's found the edge. Move out, move on. We're here for you. This is pretty creepy. Oh, why is it like weirdly written?
You know, sometimes I fantasize about being stuck in an apartment with my girlfriend. What would we do for fun? Well, for starters, there's the whole sex thing.
Slow your roll!
We can have a Glubo tournament. It's a great way to pass the time and it's really fun. You can play against each other or we could even find some online opponents to challenge us. And if we get bored with that, we could always switch things up and try out different games or activities.
Interesting. It's like they have a max, right? Like it seems like once we reach the end of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are you doing up there?
In the olden days, when a young man wanted to propose to his girl, he'd buy her a diamond ring and pop the question.
Oh, I'm out of credits. What happens then? I'm just gonna buy her a ring pop. No credits. I don't know.
Do you play games?
Do you play games? Oh, I can't answer.
No?
Yes.
You're a Luddite then. I play lots of games. The issue is, which one do you choose? There are so many options. RPGs, first-person shooters, puzzle games. I'm always down for a good game. So what do you think? Want to join me in an adventure across the vast lands of Eridon?
Eridon? Is that actually from something?
I don't know why you don't just move in together. What? Do you have a problem with committing?
What do you wish to dream about?
A giant theme park, but it's not looking like it It gave me anything other than billboards and more. That's as far as the game has gotten so far.
This is the granddaddy of them all. Woo-ee.
Woo-ee!
Just think about it. Ferris wheels, roller coasters, bumper cars. This place has got it all. And everyone is here to have a good time.
But do they have 12-foot corn dogs?
Of course they do.
Whoa, you're so tiny! Wait, I can't even talk to this one. Why are you so small? A giant theme park is coming to town. You'll never know what you'll find at the end of the ride. Is that somehow different than a normal tower? Like, is that a word or is it just junk?
Welcome to Disney World.
Now it's Disney World.
We're sure you'll have a lovely time. Oh, and don't forget the music. It's got a big part in setting the mood for this whole experience here at Disney World. So we suggest you take some earplugs with you just in case the music gets too loud.
Wait. The music, it's great. Bring earplugs. This is like an Alan Resnick film. I understand that. I understand that reference.
Remember, it's only loud if you make it loud.
What do you mean?
There's nothing better than curling up in an old castle with a bunch of friends and some pizza.
What about world domination?
Ah, world domination. That's a much bigger dream. To achieve it, you'll need to build the biggest theme park in the world. Nothing less than a giant theme park will do.
Well, that is interesting.
What do you wish to dream about?
Will it do snow? The North Pole? I don't know if it's gonna do snow. I don't think it's that advanced yet. It does sound windy. I don't think it's been this windy before. It's snowing, and there are balls. Snowballs. I want on the ball.
You see that big black smudge over there?
No?
That's the North Pole.
What is saying? It's so weird. That's the North Pole! Where? Aren't we here?
It's so cold up here all the time. It literally sparkles. Essie, you know.
Have you seen the spherical ducks rolling around?
Yes, those are the polar ducks. They have adapted to survive the freezing temperatures at the North Pole, and they can roll around when other animals would be stuck in place.
Amazing.
It's quite a sight.
It's quite a sight! Whoa, you are tall. Tall guy has bad reception. He is not the smartest. Too cold for you?
The North Pole, my friend, is cold. Very cold.
This is weird.
But the thing I like about the North Pole is that it's always sunny there.
I cursed. How you doing? Alright, these guys are all having a chat.
The North Pole. Hey, I wonder if it really does exist.
Southern drawl.
My mother-in-law sure thinks so. She's been telling me how important it is to believe in the North Pole.
Why?
You see.
I don't see.
Because if you don't believe in the North Pole, then what is there to help spread belief in the North Pole?
I guess.
The North Pole, my dear fellow. What a lovely place. I'm sure you know it, being as wonderful as you are.
Oh, you're too kind.
The sun is always shining.
It's doing what?
The sea is frozen all the time.
The sun is what? Do you think there are ancient cosmic horror gods under the ice?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that.
What good are you?
I'm sure the North Pole is quite safe.
Now the South Pole...
The elves have been there for hundreds of years, and they don't seem to be any kind of monsters or gods.
The elves fear no monsters nor gods.
The North Pole is a myth, of course.
What?
There's no such thing as the North Pole. The Earth is much bigger than that, you know.
I don't know if those two statements align.
The South Pole isn't anything special either.
Yo, this dude just hates poles. Magnets? Not real.
Scientists have been studying the South Pole for years without ever reaching any real conclusions about what it is or why it exists.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
No one will really know what lies at the center of this planet of ours until they get there themselves and take a good look around.
The North Pole, you ask?
You seem nicer.
Why? It's cold and dark and horrible. It's so cold that the polar bears freeze when they swim in the ocean.
That ain't true. Yo, this dream slaps. I'm into this one. North Pole, we love you.
Why do you think it's called the North Pole?
The North Pole.
Because that's where the Axis Mundi, or world axis, or whatever they call it, meets the ground.
The North Star is important.
North Star now.
It acts as a guide to the orientation of the entire world.
Yeah, we gotta spend a credit on this guy. Have you seen Santa?
Santa.
The stepping and the squishing and the webs made of nylon.
Well, yes, I have seen him. He visits the North Pole during solstice every year. He's quite a sight to behold.
Santa's real, confirmed. So the North Pole, not real. Also sucks. Santa is real, and the North Pole is also real. Also, magnets, fake. Oh my god, what happened to your eyebrows?
I'm telling you, man. It's cold up there.
I wish I had enough money to talk about her eyebrows.
Who knew?
Yo, personal space, lady.
It's cold up there.
Why are you so upset?
But don't you worry. I'll keep you warm.
Hey, we out here.
My fur is the warmth and joy of this whole planet.
That fur? She wants me to cozy up into her eyebrows.
The only thing that can stop me from keeping you warm is if I fall asleep.
Then what?
And even then, I'll just be sleeping next to you in this bed we're sharing together.
Didn't like that.
So what do you say?
I don't have money to say yes!
Ready for the Arctic foxes to take over yet again.
The North Pole, you ask. Why, it's here.
Confirmed. North Pole confirmed.
Right under your feet, you big fat coward.
What?
The North Pole is right here where it's frigid and bitter and keeps getting colder.
I loved how he speaks. Frigid!
You can't run from cold, you idiot.
Why are you so mean?
Cold is chasing you right now. Why do you think they call it frosty when the weather gets frosty?
Is this the setup to a joke?
Because that's why.
I don't get it.
You should drop what you're doing and go stand under a warm rock until this nonsense passes.
That was amazing.
Every day it's 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Wait, that's it?
But in the summertime it gets warmer because of all the sunlight getting reflected off of all that ice.
Yo, 10 degrees Celsius is balmy. That ain't right. It freezes at 0. That's not how... It's snowing, my friend.
That's why it's so warm here at night. Because of your great big sun.
My great big sun.
The North Pole, you ask. Why, that's where the ice ends and the land begins.
What? Is that Goku?
But there is a tiny glitter of an alpine peak that juts out above the icy waters.
A what? Is that a word? That's not a word.
And on that rock, in a castle built of ice and stone, lies an igloo set.
Are you just making up words?
The Ice Castle Emperor. He rules over this vast pile of polar piles with an iron fist.
This vast pile of polar piles.
Only he knows where the true North Pole is.
Yo, there's so much lore to the North Pole. I had no idea.
Oh, the North Pole.
Very upset.
It's so cold up here. The ground is always frozen, even though it never gets any sun. But don't worry. I like the cold weather.
I don't like how you changed your tone there.
It reminds me of spring.
Oh, God, that's good. Reminds me of Skyrim. It's like they stole all these voices from Sky. I mean, it makes sense. Now it all makes sense.
So when it's cold and snowy outside, just close your eyes and think about Skyrim. That'll make you feel better.
I hate when you change voices. That's frightening. Hey, it's an igloo!
The North Pole, you see, it's curious really, because the only thing I've ever heard about the North Pole is how cold it is. But since you asked, the truth is, the North Pole is warm. Very warm. In fact, It's much too hot up here at the moment.
At the moment.
This is the closest we'll ever get to the North Pole. So open your presents and enjoy it. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Presents. I can hardly wait. First we eat, then presents.
Yeah.
Presents. I love presents.
That's great.
The North Pole is a beautiful place, full of wonderful things. One of the things you can find at the North Pole is an icy castle with prongs and a kink in it.
What?
But that's not even the best part.
What's the best part?
In fact, that's hardly even worth mentioning.
Why'd you do it then?
What really makes this ice cube noteworthy is that it houses a secret passage out into space.
What do you mean?
If you polish this ice castle until it shines like crystal, you can journey to other planets.
What? You leave me at that?
What do you wish to dream about?
Being in space. Cactuses? Mountains? There's stuff we haven't seen. Whoa, and there's like a road. I'm in space, up in the sky. Be in space.
Why do astronauts need to breathe? They can see and feel and think, so they can experience the beauty of the inner self. You know what they say, the only thing that separates us from God is our skeptic. What do your eyes tell you?
What are you on about? Space is awesome. Oh, look at this guy.
Man, I tell you, if there's somebody up there watching over us, and they're looking down right now at Earth, they have to be thinking, what an asshole.
That's it. I can't even, that's it. That's all he wanted to say. I can't even do anymore. In space, no one can hear you scream. Hello, tent person.
I want to go up into space. Not in a rocket, where space
Oh, here we go.
but in an actual satellite.
What? Get in space. We've seen some of the most I think this game has to offer. I mean, I keep saying that. The possibilities of where this can go with the right amount of attention and stuff is absolutely awesome.
It would be an incredible experience to float through the vastness of space. If a person were to lie on a bed of nails, some would gut through their fingers, others would hit their head against the wall.
Pardon?
If a person were to lie on a bed of spikes, some would gut through their toes.
What the crap?
It was always one or the other.
That is insightful.
Either you went through your toes or your fingers, but never both together.
Together? That was horrifying. I hated that.
Man, space is so interesting.
What is going on with this dude?
It's such a hostile environment, but it's also extremely beautiful. We'll always have beauty in our hearts, even if we are alone.
Oh, damn. Oh my god, I got real.
I'm really glad I got to go to the moon.
You got to go to the moon?
It was an amazing experience. And next time I visit, I'm bringing my lady friends with me so that we can share this beautiful experience together.
I like the cut of your jib, Oblivion NPC.
I've heard there's a galaxy far, far away from here. I want to go there and explore.
Sounds like he's yawning.
Find new planets, new solar systems, new galaxies.
Cool, isn't it?
What?
I can see so many stars tonight.
Can you?
Mind if I share this rock with you?
When I was little, we didn't have no fancy smancy cell phones and video games. We had a stick in a rock, and we had to share the rock.
There are plenty of spacesuits in the storage compartment below.
Oh, sick.
We could explore space together.
Why is it so ominous? We're waiting for you, Gordon, in the test chamber. Yo, sick boots. Where are you going?
Elon Musk is the man.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to space too, baby.
Dude, this guy's wasted.
Heaven is a place on Earth where you can see the whole planet. The moon is a very large body of water.
Saturn has rings that have many moons that have atmospheres like Earth, making it possible to survive there.
Yo, chill.
Oh, look! Another one!
I don't like how that one came out. Hey, can you not? Bud, can you get out of my way? That's very rude of you. You're dressed like a highlighter. Get out of my way! I'm having a conversation. You can't be real. You can't be serious. Get out of my way! Boss, that ain't cool.
Oh, look! Another one!
Oh, it's the first time we've had somebody repeat something.
I spy with my little eye. An asteroid! What are you doing?
Are you good? This guy's not good. Look at him go.
Oh, wow! I can see your ship from here.
Dude, this dude speaks so weird.
Are you going to explore this one too? Cool!
Of course, we're interested in life in space. After all, you have been on the Earth for so long, you may not know this, but there is a very high possibility that you will eventually become bored with the same old thing.
With the same old thing?
Oh my god. I worked out a formula for the golden ratio. You can use it to calculate the distance from one planet to another. You have to divide the length of a line segment by the length of a hypotenuse. The equation is length of line segment divided by length of hypotenuse.
He's figured it all out. Why is your hair so shiny?
Humans are the only species that travels outside of their own home planet.
Not by choice, but by force.
What?
So, you see, humanity is not entirely evolved. We are still quite primitive. We were primarily ruled by our instincts and ruled by fear of death.
The stars are so far away, and yet they are always with us. There is no place like space.
I used to wonder why we existed, but now I'm not so sure. It seems like we exist because there is matter, energy, elements. We are made of the same stuff as everything else in the universe. Why is there anything at all? Why does anything exist at all?
Why does anything exist at all? Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. We're space stuff. Be in space.